All right, so we're doing the chalk. This is the black chalk, that's the blue chalk. Again, I do it with usually an X-Acto blade, but other guys or other people that I've seen do it like this, where they just rub it directly on the paper and grind it down that way. So it's kind of your preference. I like doing the chalk, but either way is fine. So you can see how much chalk I'm getting on there. Should be close to being enough. Okay, and then, so that's the blue and the indigo, sorry, the black and the indigo blue. And then, you guys remember this, baby powder. So I put a lot of baby powder, as much as probably all the chalk combined. So it keeps the chalk, it has the reason for the baby powder is it makes it smooth when the chalk is, when you put the chalk onto the paper. Okay, now I take a Weeble wipe. Call it Weeble wipes, or it's called Weeble handy pads. Lintless is the key. Okay, doesn't have lint. So what I do is this is one Weeble wipe. So I fold it once this way, and then I fold it the other way, and that's it. This is the edge that's gonna apply the chalk onto the paper. Okay, so put the razor away. Okay, this is what I do. I mix the chalk, the blue, with the baby powder, and then I add in a little bit of black as I need it. The reason we add the black is the blue is too saturated without it. It looks too bright. So let me look at it here in the light. You can see it's blended pretty quickly. Maybe a little more, tiny bit more black. Okay, so just make sure you get it mixed well so there's no like streaks of black or blue anywhere. Okay, so you can see I got a ton of it on the edge of this. All right, all right, so there's that. And then now I'm gonna sort of do that, make sure I have enough on there. Move it over to the side. So again, what we wanna do is move the keyboard out of the way, first of all. Okay, so we wanna put it here and here mainly. And what the difficult part and the part that I'm going to try to do is I want to have a little bit of white before we get down to the marker. Okay, so I'm going to apply the chalk here, kind of down this way, and then this way. And then I'm also going to put it right in here. It's easy. It's going to be easier up here because I have a lot of room. It's going to be a little bit harder here. So I'm going to start up here on top, and that way also I don't have the chance of smudging it, or less chance of smudging it. So again, put a little more chalk on here. Okay, so you guys can see the chalk. And I'm gonna just, again, it's not little scratchy lines, right? It's just like drawing a line on with the pen. I'm gonna go all the way across, and you can only do this a few times before the paper basically gets saturated with the chalk, and then you'll have to fix it and put another layer. So there's one. Okay, now the interesting part here is getting this bottom piece. Here, let's give this a try. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and here. So I'm gonna kind of do it in the air a little bit, right? Kind of go like this. And again, I'm gonna try to keep it up off the marker so it's a little bit higher. kind of like that. And that's it. That easy, it's that easy. Okay. So, and then kind of look at it and say, oh, maybe it needs more or less in certain areas. Probably needs, I'm going to put a little bit right over here, right over the tires. Again, now this is going to start looking more a little bit like chrome. And I'm going to do just a little bit more here and a little bit more here. I usually try to do it darker in the middle of the car as you're looking at it. So like right in here. That's probably all the chalk that the paper is going to be able to take. But you can see how dark it is, right? And then I'm going to put a little bit right in here. A little bit more. And again, I'm trying to leave this area white. And then maybe right in here, because there's probably a little bit of an arch right over that back wheel. And then just a little bit here over the front head. And then I use the back of it, of my Weeble wipe, to kind of wipe it away, right? Just real softly, just to kind of clean it up. Okay. And oh, and here is the fixative, pastel fixative. So it fixes the chalk or the pastel right onto the paper, right? So you, because right now I can, if I wanted to, I could smudge this with my finger, right? So what I'm gonna do is fix this, just kind of give it a light spray, right? Let me see, you guys can see that, okay. So just a real light spray. I have to, you guys aren't gonna see the spray because I'm gonna be a little farther away. So, hope I didn't get that on my computer screen, but. Okay, so just a few sprays like that and it should set it, okay? Don't breathe this stuff too much. All right, so that is the demo for the chalk. Let me see, pause, stop recording.